Yo guys, what is going on? It is FPL Jammy and welcome back to my first video for this year 2020 fantasy football. Now I started recording on this channel I think a few years ago, but stupidly I stopped even though I didn't have many subscribers, but on some of my videos I was still getting a lot of views. So I don't know why I stopped. It was kind of a stupid idea. Like, my videos weren't even that good quality, they weren't even that informative or anything, but yet somehow you guys still gave me views. So I think this year I'm going to try and stay consistent at actually uploading every single week, multiple times, because I love this game so much and I want to document my journey from start to finish. So this is a first draft video. Obviously at this point of the game we don't even have fixtures to work around, we don't even know who's playing who. So obviously, I mean, this team will be completely different, like probably several positions changing. These are just players I initially like the look of. So yeah, it's more like a players to watch video rather than like a full-on this is going to be my team, because let's face it, it's probably not. But yeah, we're going to go position by position now. I'll start off with my goalkeeper, McCarthy. You don't want to splash out the cash and goalkeepers just because they tend not to get many points. Like, even if you decided to go for last year's biggest point hitter in goal, which was Pope, there's no guarantee that he's going to do it again, and it's just super unreliable to go for an expensive goalkeeper. If you want to do it, go for it, but personally not for me. I've gone for a 4.5 million McCarthy in goal. And on the bench, if I just scroll down quickly, you'll see that I have Nyland on the bench, just because at the moment Heaton is obviously injured and Nyland is only 4 million, so 9.5 million on goalkeepers. Really cheap, leaves a lot of funds to complete the rest of the team with. Guys, I just want to point out I'm actually struggling with a cold, so if my speech is a bit messed up in this video, it will be better in future videos. So yeah, please don't be put off by that, it's just I am currently ill. Alright, so on to the first defender. We're going to start with Alien on the left hand side here. A lot of people are going with the Leeds fullbacks. We've got Alien and Dallas, popular options at the moment in the FPL community. And I think the reason behind that is because they got a decent amount of goals, decent amount of assists last year in the championship. And also Leeds were very good defensively in the championship last year. Of course, they got the most clean sheets out of any team, and a lot of people were thinking they can be the new Sheffield United, hopefully translate that into the Premier League and get the same amount of clean sheets hopefully. So yeah, that's my reasoning behind Alien. Why Alien but not Dallas? Purely because a lot of people are saying Alien's a lot more nailed on than Dallas. I did check that Dallas's games, he seemed to play a lot of games, so I don't see him not playing. But apparently he's just rotated a little bit more than Alien, and Alien's more nailed in the team, so that's why I've gone with Alien. Real quick, I just want to plug my league. My league will be on screen. You'll be able to enter that code to join my league, or you can click the link in the description. Choice is yours, but please join my league. And yeah, the winner, I don't know what you get. Maybe I can give you like an appearance on the channel. That'd be cool. Maybe like a Skype call or something. I don't know, but something like that. Join my league, and yeah, well, best of luck to everyone. Alright guys, so on to the next position. We have Salah. Now, I see this guy all over Twitter. A lot of people are putting him in their team because they reckon he's going to start. You know, he cost 30 mil for Arsenal, got sent out on loan, and now he's back. I think he's going to be their starting centre back. New big thing. And yeah, for 4.5 million, like an Arsenal defender, it seems like a pretty good price. I'm not set on him. There's a few others I might go for. Maybe a Kyle Walker-Peters, and maybe Justin from Leicester for the start of the season because Pereira's injured. But at the moment I've got Saliba in my team. I mean, it'll heavily depend on fixtures who I go for these 4.5 million defenders. But yeah, Saliba's in my team for now. Next up, we got the big boy Alexander-Arnold. Obviously, you can't have a team and not have Alexander-Arnold. Well, I mean, you can. But when you think about it, it's like 7.5 million for 220 points. Like that obviously last year you got 220 points. And like, you just can't not have him. It seems ridiculous not to have him. Because if he replicates that, it's just it's a win. I think he's a player you can have all season and just get lots of points for. So yeah, you don't need to explain much about Alexander-Arnold. He's got what? He got 15 assists last season? Yeah, I think he got 15 assists. Just an absolutely immense player. Probably the best right back in the world in my opinion. Now on to the next guy. We've got Vinegar, or Vinegar, whatever the fuck you want to call him. He's going to be playing at the moment because the other players, Johnny is injured. So Vinegar will be playing, and you know, Wolves, they like to push up forward with those fullbacks. So yeah, a good defensive record last year, not too bad at all. So for 4.5 million, he seems like a steal, to be honest, for the start of the season. So yeah. The next, we'll start from the left hand side again. We got big boy Aubameyang, reclassified as a midfielder, 12 million. Basically, if he was a midfielder last year, he would have ended up with just a tiny bit less points than De Bruyne, pretty much the same amount of points. And I think he's just going to be great, isn't he, really? Aubameyang, I think he's guaranteed 20 plus goals, so it just seems like a straightforward player to have in your team, really. And especially if Lacazette leaves, you know, Lacazette's been rumoured to be leaving Arsenal. That means who they're going to play up front? They'll have to play Aubameyang. So out of position could be insane, but obviously, I don't know, again, maybe depends on the fixtures. But I think Aubameyang's going to be on my team regardless, because he's just that good of a player to have in as a midfielder. So yeah, really looking forward to seeing what Aubameyang can do this year. On to the next midfielder, we have Sterling, and this was a toss-up between Sterling and De Bruyne, but I've gone for Sterling because he has that explosiveness. You know, De Bruyne, yeah, he gets a lot of assists, yeah, he takes penalties, but will he take penalties because Aguero could be back in the side? I think Sterling is a good player. He scores lots of goals, and I just prefer him slightly over De Bruyne. I don't know what it is. I just feel like he's got more of a chance to score a hat-trick or something in the game, whereas De Bruyne might get a few assists, you know? So yeah, that's why I've gone with Sterling. Next up, we've got Greenwood. Now, obviously last season, he didn't really play much until after the break, and then when he did, he just started scoring goals. He just started firing on all cylinders. He was scoring lots of goals for Man United. He was only 4.5 million, now he's reclassified as a midfielder, 7.5 million. I think he's a good cheap way to get into that Man United attack, and I do expect him to get a lot of attacking returns again this season. Next we have Mo Salah. Now funny enough, I do actually think Mane is a better player than Salah, but Salah's on penalties and I think that just gives him a slight edge. Well, he's on penalties when obviously James Milner isn't playing, but nowadays that's quite a lot because James Milner isn't the greatest, you know. So I think Salah has just got that little bit of edge over Mane just because he's on penalties. You know, he's beat Mane for the last couple of years now, so it just seems like Salah over Mane is an obvious option. I think if Mane was priced maybe 0.5 less, could be a different story. Maybe we'd want to put that 0.5 million somewhere else. But I think fantasy football shouldn't really have priced him the same. I don't think that works. But yeah, Salah's on our team. And then last but not least, for the midfield, we have Saint Maximin. He ended last season really brightly after the break, and scored quite a few goals, got quite a few assists, and I just feel like he's just improving as a player. And Newcastle, he looks like their brightest star at the moment, Saint Maximin, and 5.5 million is kind of a punt, but I mean he's actually owned by 11% of players, so a lot of people obviously agree that it's a good punt. But for 5.5 million, I don't really see better value in that position. Maybe that Soucek guy everyone's going for from West Ham. But really, is he going to score many goals? He's just sort of a big Fellaini type dude. Maybe if he gets pushed up the field, but I think Saint Maximin's a lot better option. He's actually an out-and-out winger. Yeah, I think he could be great. And last but not least, in our team, we have Martial for 9 million this year as a forward. I think Martial is a player who's just improving. He looks really great for Man United. Now, there was one thing I considered, which was downgrade Sterling to Rashford. Yeah, downgrade Sterling to Rashford and upgrade Martial to Aguero. And I will do that if Aguero looks like he's guaranteed to start, because I think Aguero could Obviously he'll be on penalties, he'll probably score those goals, but I don't know now, because I feel like Pep really likes Jesus at this point, so I kind of see them sharing the striker position quite a lot, which isn't something I really want. So at the moment it's Sterling, but could be Aguero and Rashford, but for now I'm going to stick with Martial up top. A lot of people going for Timo Werner in their team. Not for me yet until I actually see him play. I want to see if he can prove himself first. So yeah, I haven't got him in my team yet. Other good options: Harry Kane, 10.5 million. That's actually quite a generous price tag this year for him, I think. But yeah, not yet. I just think he's quite a lot of money that you can invest into midfield, where it seems this year midfielders are the better options than forwards, in my opinion. Especially the premium ones, anyway. And last but not least, we're just going to have a quick look at that bench. Obviously, Nyland, I've already gone through him. Starting at the moment, only 4 million. Heaton is injured. Ferguson, a lot of people saying he will start for Crystal Palace. If he does, 4 million, great. And then the other two are not going to start. I will see if there'll be anyone who starts in the striker positions. It's not exactly something I want, because I know they will drop in value immensely. But I'm hoping that with the rest of the team they can just go up in value, so it won't make that big of a difference. But yeah, I feel like at the moment this is the formation I want to go with, the 4-5-1. I just seem to be able to get the most value out of my players with it. But yeah, that is the team. Let me know what you think in the comments. Obviously it will change, I'm not certain this. But yeah, if you did like this video, please like and subscribe. I struggled recording this because, as I said, I'm ill at the moment, and it's not the coronavirus, fortunately. I've just got a little cold, but yeah, it kind of sucks. And this is my team at the moment. Let me know what you guys have gone with, and please subscribe, because I'm going to be uploading weekly, I promise. Some good videos. League code, again, join my league. And yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.